Good morning, everyone. In today's session, we'll start up with the module 4, that is cross drainage works. So, here I'll just give an outline what you'll be studying in this module. Here, you'll be studying about what is drainage works, that is cross drainage works, and types of cross drainage works, and consideration for the design of CD works, and design of protection works, and finally the design of aqueducts, that is one of the type of CD works. Okay, first of all we have to know what is cross drainage work. Here, when the network of main canal and branch canal or distributaries are provided, then these canal may have to cross the natural drainages. So here natural drainages are rivers, stream, nalas, etc. at different points. Here the crossing of canals with such obstacle cannot be avoided. So suitable structures are constructed at the cross points for each to make the easy flow of water of the canal and drainage in the respective directions. So these are called as cross drainage works. So mainly the main canal and branch canal and distributaries are used to carry water from the downstream side of the reservoir to the agricultural areas or else for one place to another place. Here, at the meeting point of canal and drainages, the bed level may be same or different. So here, depending upon their bed levels, different structures are constructed, and accordingly they are known by different names. First, we have to know what are the need of this drainage works. When the watershed canal do not cross natural drainage but an actual orientation of the canal network. So this ideal condition may be available, and the obstacle like natural drainage may be present across the canal. Natural drainage means streams. So the cross drainage work must be provided for running the irrigation system without causing any effect to the natural drainages. First, another one is at the crossing point the water of the canal and the drainage get intermixed. So to avoid this one and to make the smooth flow of the water in the canal, we are going to design a cross drainage work. Another one is if the site condition of the crossing point be with such an unsuitable structure, the water of canal and drainage cannot be diverted. So to avoid this one, cross drainage work is constructed to maintain their natural flow with a smooth condition. In general, if I want to say why this cross drainage works are being constructed, because here to carry the water from the main canals to the distributary canals we required head regulators, but the cost of construction of head regulators is more, so it is not economical. That's why we go for cross drainage works, wherein either like we are going to raise the elevation of canals, or we go for small structures which is going to carry the water from the downstream side to the agricultural or irrigational region without affecting the natural drainages. So this is a short where like cross drainage work is required or why it is required exactly. Okay, next we go for different types of cross drainage works. So the drainage water intercepting the canal may be disposed of in either of the following ways. One is by passing the canal over the drainage, that is called as type 1 CD works, that is cross drainage works. Under that, first one is aqueduct and another one is siphon aqueduct. In these two cases, the irrigation canal passes over the drainage. Next one is by passing the canal below the drainage, that is type 2 type 2 CD works. Under that, super passage and siphon super passage. Next is the third type, where by passing the drain through the canal so that the canal water and the drainage water are allowed to intermingle with each other. In this case, there are two types. One is level crossing, another one is inlet and outlet. First, we'll see what is aqueduct. So, aqueduct in these is an hydraulic structure in which the irrigation canal is taken over the drainage, is known as aqueduct. In this work, the canal is taken over a natural drain such that the drain water runs below the canal either freely or under siphoning pressure. When the HFL of the drain is sufficiently below the bottom of the canal, I'll show you over here. See, in this figure you can see the HFL. This one, HFL is high flood level. This is a natural stream and this is your canal and this is your FSL, that is full supply level. Okay, when the HFL of the drain is sufficiently below the bottom of the canal so that the drainage water flow freely under the gravity. This structure is called as aqueduct. So here this one is natural stream, on this one the canal is being constructed. This is an example for the aqueduct. Next we go for next type of CD works, that is siphon aqueduct. Here in this structure, the HFL is going to be with a level of canal only. So you can see in this figure, the level of HFL is above this bottom of the canal. So this one is called as siphon aqueduct. In other words, if I want to say this, explain this siphon aqueduct, if the HFL of the drain is higher than the canal bed and the water passes through the aqueduct barrel under siphonic action, that is the water gets rises and then it starts to flow when the water in the stream is going to increase. This one is called as siphon aqueduct. In the case of siphon aqueduct, the drain bed is generally depressed and provided with a pucca floor. This one you can see, this is the depressed floor of siphon aqueduct. On the upstream side of the drainage bed may be joined to the pucca floor. This one, this upstream side, or it is being joined to the pucca floor or depressed floor, either by an vertical drop of about 1 meter around or by a glacis of 3:1. When the drop is more, okay, the downstream rising slope should not be steeper than 5:1. This one it should not be more than 5:1. In this type of cross drainage works, that is when the canal is taken over the drainage, the canal remains open to inspection throughout. However, during floods, the foundation may be susceptible to scour or waterway of the drainage may get choked with debris, trees and etc. Next we go for another type of CD works, that is super passage. Here it is an hydraulic structure in which the drain is taken over the canal such that the canal water runs below the drain either freely or under siphonic pressure. When the FSL, here I'll show you, this is your super passage. Here the FSL of the canal is sufficiently below the bottom of the drain through trough so that the canal water flows freely under the gravity. The structure is known as super passage. So here they can provide in the pipelines. See over here, you can see the pipeline has been provided. Here the water can be flown. So this is your stream and here your canal. So this is about super passage. Next we go for siphon super passage. Here the FSL of the canal is sufficiently above the bed level of the drainage trough so that the canal flows under the siphonic action under the trough. The structure is known as canal siphon or a siphon or super passage. Here you can see within siphon, if the water is going to increase over here, then it is going to flow with a siphonic action. This is your canal where the water will be flowing. This is your stream. So this is about siphon super passage. In the next session we'll go for another two types of CD works, that is leveling cross and inlet and outlets. Today's question is, what are the two different CD works which is coming under type 1 CD work?